Hey guys, MD Prepper here. Another knife review. Just got this knife in today and I like it so much I just could not wait to do a video on it. This isn't exactly a review because I haven't really taken it out in the field yet, but it's an overview, I suppose. Love this so far. I think this may be my newest, most favorite short sword slash machete little tool that I've got. Big ass knife slash sword for out in the woods kind of use. This is a Falcata style blade by Windlass Cutlery. It's called the Cobra Steel Falcata. Apparently Windlass, who's made a lot of things for Museum Replicas Limited and Atlanta Cutlery, tend to make a lot of replica items, Roman armor, Roman swords, ancient type medieval swords, that sort of thing. It's finally decided to come out with more of a utilitarian style line of blades, and they call them Cobra Steel. Not to be confused with Cold Steel, though I do wonder if that's why they named it something similar to that. Don't know. Either way, love this blade so far. Cannot wait to get out in the woods and use this bad boy. They actually describe it on the website as a survival knife. Now, I don't know if that's a survival knife or a sword. I'd call that a sword. Slash machete wannabe, if you will. It is made of 1095 high carbon stainless steel, so you got to keep this thing oiled up. It's going to rust on you. Rockwell hardness is somewhere between 48 and 52 per the website. Overall, the whole thing is 20 3/4 inches. It's a 14.5 inch blade. It is 2 inches wide at the I think 2 inches wide there. I think it's a little longer than 2 inches there at the swelling there. It is 3/16 inch thick. This is a darn thick blade. If you can see that right there. A lot thicker than any machete you're going to run into. So I wonder how well it's going to do for machete work. But again, it's a nice slim blade on this end as it tapers down and all that. So I think this is going to work dandy as a chopper. It is 1 pound and 4 ounces overall. So not overly weighted, but handles very well. Nice weighting in the hand. Cannot wait to use this. Personal reviews of this thing comes in quite sharp. Now the Falcata, it stops being sharp right about there. Now I don't know if that's standard for a Falcata. I have not done my homework yet. I apologize. You could easily sharpen this thing down here. Don't know if that's recommended or not. I'm going to have to check into my history of the Falcatas. If you're a history buff, you'll know that the Falcata is a forward swept type blade just like this. Maybe a little steeper here at the back, lean forward, of the Iberian Peninsula. Of course, the Iberian Peninsula is Spain and Portugal. This was what the Romans had to run into when they started trying to conquer Spain and Hispania. They had a lot of good things to say about these things as far as kicking their butts and taking names. I think this thing's going to be a fantastic chopper. May even be able to use it for batoning. It being so ridiculously thick on the backside, got your straighter part of the edge blade here. I think you could probably baton darn well with this. Now what's interesting, unlike a machete, again being a big thick sword primarily, you can thrust with this thing. Unlike your standard machete, it's not going to flex too much. Now I wonder how good it's going to be as a machete because of that, but for general purpose defense and all that, this thing kicks tail. Relatively lightweight. I like it. Could be a little bit sharper, but it's plenty sharp as it comes from the Atlanta Cutlery. You can get these things customized with your initials and all that. I didn't do that just because I didn't order one of these. Didn't know if it was worth the extra cash. Now that I'm looking at it and loving it, probably should have gotten the initials. There's your Cobra Steel emblem there. This thing is a full tang blade. Wish I had my magnet here to show you, but I assure you it is absolutely full tang. It's not exposed full tang, but it is full tang. The magnet picks up all the way down. Soft rubberized grip handle, which I adore. I like this better than my Gerber Gator machete. This thing has an amazing grippy handle. I don't know if I'd call it pebbling because it's not pebbled outwards. It's inward, if you can see that right there, guys. Feels fantastic in the hand. Absolutely fantastic. Very grippy. This isn't going anywhere when you're trying to manipulate it. If I had one complaint, and I don't know if it's a complaint, just something I've noticed, I wish this thing had a lanyard hole back here. It does not have a lanyard hole. If I'm trying to use this in the brush and all that, I'd probably kind of like to have a lanyard on it. But, minor. Probably not going to be able to add one unless I'm going to want to drill through this grip and find some way to drill through the steel that's at the base of this thing. I probably don't want to do that with this blade. I'm not going to mar this bad boy up. Next, let's talk about the sheath. It is a saddle grade leather black, very sturdy. Nice little rivets there that you can see. Has that lovely leather smell to it when you open the package. Just a standard belt loop here on the back side. Nothing fancy, but sturdy enough. Stitched in, seems to be fairly well. We'll see how that holds up. Again, this thing is thick. Also has the Cobra Steel emblem on it, which I doubt you can see particularly well there. Blade fits in real nicely. I think this is going to carry. It's got a fair amount of retention, but not real hard. I like this thing. I like it a lot. As far as compared to the Cold Steel Gladius, which is right here. Get that sheath out of the way, guys. The Falcata is a little shorter. Let me slide her down here so the camera can see it. It's probably 4 inches shorter, give or take, than the Gladius. These are not exactly the same blades for the same purpose necessarily, but they saw each other on the battlefield back in the day. Overall, the Cobra Steel is a better blade. This is a machete shaped like a sword. This is a sword shaped like a machete. I like this. Like it a lot. Not saying I don't like my Cold Steel. Now, comparing price. I paid about, I think it was $30 for this, give or take, for the Cold Steel Gladius machete, which I like a lot. You're going to find these Cobra Steels on Untitled Cutlery for almost 60 bucks a piece. I found this on sale, I believe it was Sunday night. I don't know if it was a holiday special or what, but it was $29.95. Jumped at the chance to buy this. For $30, this is amazing. Would I pay $60 for it? Yes. Yes, I would. For $30, it's a steal. At this point, I kind of feel bad because the special's over and I wish I'd ordered a couple more. Anyway, the Cobra Steel Falcata blade. Cobra Steel. Cobra Steel makes a few other blades. One I'm going to do here a review of because I ordered 2 of them just because I couldn't resist with shipping. They got quite the line here. I don't know if you can see that. There's their full line. I believe that is 7 types of blades. They've got a Kinjal, the Kopis, the Talon knife, the Falcata, the Laconia, which I'm really gonna have to get at some point. It is a Spartan Greek style short sword there. That's probably gonna be my next order. And of course the Jambia, your Arab style knife, and the Wakizashi. They all run you about $60, give or take a little, on the Untitled Cutlery website. But $30, an absolute steal. I'm going to do here a review on the Kopis here shortly because that is the Greek equivalent of this Iberian style blade. Cobra Steel Falcata, amazing so far. I may do a review later of actual field use after I've used this thing, but I was too excited. I like it too much. Had to let you guys know. Thanks. Out.